this Sunday is WrestleMania. Man, it does not feel like this Sunday is WrestleMania. So, of course, we begin with Shane and The Undertaker trying their best to make anybody care or even remotely believe that Shane McMahon will defeat The Undertaker. If they would have been smart, they would have actually shown The Undertaker after that bit. Shane should have walked into a guy named Roman Reigns. The two of them are essentially in the exact same storyline. It's about overthrowing the tyranny that is the authority, but they have nothing in common with each other. So then we got to see Shane, The Undertaker, for a while. Undertaker had to freaking sell it. The last person to legit beat down Undertaker was Brock freaking Lesnar. And then, you know, the leap of faith elbow drop. Looks like Shane missed like 90% of it, but good angles made it work. Y2J took on Zack Ryder because Zack needed a match because he's at WrestleMania. AJ came nuts with the Y2 Jackass chant. Of course, led to Zack Ryder getting a roll-up victory. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles, Jericho, WrestleMania. Awesome. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Probably one of the matches of the year. Probably. Those two guys are going to plan a phenomenal match. Becky Lynch took on Charlotte. Rick got involved. Bow to the Queen. Natural selection. Same thing. Charlotte's actual other finisher. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Match worked well. Did enough to build a triple threat. Snoop is going into the Hall of Fame. I think that's Sasha's cousin or uncle, one of the two. Cool. Alright. It's a weird looking class for the Hall of Fame. Drillin going in for the Warrior Award. Cool. I can dig that. That works. Alright. Sin Cara took on Connor, the big guy from the Ascension, because he has to beat guys who are bigger than he is. Not a fan of that storyline because Kalisto is the smallest guy on the roster, so everyone he beats is bigger than he is. But then Ryback came down, crowd hot for Ryback because heel Ryback is pretty entertaining. Instead of, I eat negativity and release positivity from my bowels. Wait, what? Feed me more means I consume your positivity but release. I consume your negativity but release positivity into the world. Am I joining the New Day? New Day took on the League of Nations in a match that was... It happened. You know, like random heel chicane around the outside, random roll-up. Alright, their 4-on-3 match now isn't for the title. Because why defend the tag belts at WrestleMania? Big Show and Kane took on two social outcasts, but then the other social outcasts got involved, and then everyone else in the Andre the Giant Memorial, was it Damon Sandow? Got involved in the match, and Kane and Big Show threw everybody out. Okay? Because they're hyping the pre-show. Yes, WrestleMania, the 4-hour spectacular, now has 2 matches on the pre-show, because they couldn't get it all to fit on the 4-hour show. Speaking of pre-show, Team Total Divas, the team of Paige, Natty, Alicia Fox, and Brie, because they weren't like they were all feuding earlier this year, took on Bad and Blonde. Because they didn't know that Natalya is blonde. But Emma got to have a match on Raw with Evil Emma music, but the crowd don't care. First time they've seen Evil Emma since she was, I dance like I'm drunk, I dance like I'm drunk, I dance like I'm drunk, I dance like I'm drunk. So it was actually a nice variation on the match, which actually was the end tournament for the first NXT Women's Champion. I liked it. good, nice amount back and forth with all the women on the outside of the ring. Lana came in and did like the Rusev kick, which allowed their team to get the victory. But then who would be the fifth member of Team Dievas? And then Ava Marie's music hit. Nuclear heat from the crowd. Here we go. Frosty reception for her? Nah. That reception was red hot. All red, glowing, nuclear heat, everything. Oh, why you have her redebut in front of a smart crowd? A smart crowd the last time she was in front of them when everything was not as good as what happened that night in Brooklyn. And they freaking blew her up. Blew her up. Just do it again because she's part of the face team. And she's hugging them. They're like, oh, great. Nikki had like her neck injury, right? Yeah. Could she like hang on the apron and like not get tagged in? Tag her in. She could like Bella hammer. And then we like roll up for the victory? No? Ava? There are still tickets available for WrestleMania. And I found some Section L tickets. Don't know where that puts me in. I did not buy them because they were like over $2,000. I looked at 2 tickets. It's like $4,000 to go to Mania. We found all the fees and stuff. And I was like, wow. Ain't nothing the Vince company can do that I would spend $2,000 for. Unless I got to book a storyline going into a pay-per-view. Or I got to feed dialogue to Michael Cole during a live broadcast of Monday Night Raw. If I get to be the person in the grill position wearing a headset in between Vince and Kevin Bucky O'Hare Dunn and just feeding random like crap fit tidbits to Michael Cole and had to say him, I'd have $2,000 for that. Yeah. So I guess they're like, if we put Ava on the pre-show, will the crowd have regenerated their heat and their booze for Roman Reigns? That's the risk they're taking. That they'll get the crowd so drained from that they won't be able to boo anything else later. They did multiple segments for Triple H, and Stephanie doubled down on the privileged kids. Don't you want to hit us? Privileged kids. We've got money, you're a poor, because we're privileged kids. And every time they're like, Roman Reigns to the crowd, Roman's music gets, altercation with H. H leaves, tail between his legs. Beat down by the Dudley's Triple H in the back. Do a segment again. Roman Reigns comes down. Fight Triple H. They clear out the locker room. Crowd, you still suck. You still suck. And it's like, man, I almost feel bad for Roman, but he's making a lot of money. It's hard to feel sorry for the guy. He needs to embrace the die Roman die and be like his, well, not blood-related cousin, The Rock, and be like, you know, crowd hates me. Vince turned me. What? Turned me. Totally turned me. How am I going to turn you? I need to beat up the Usos and Dean Ambrose. You know what? I need to beat up everybody except for Shane. But crowd don't care. Hard to care. Crowd no like Roman. And of course tonight they're like, don't watch WWE 24, the Daniel Bryan story. Daniel Bryan, one of the most beloved wrestlers of all time. Let's hype up a show with him the Monday before WrestleMania. Because you're on the network, you can realize your love of Daniel Bryan and your love of WrestleMania 30. That week, he became champion, got married, and his dad died. All in like the span of a week. Daniel Bryan, you really love him, but man, back office was like, Batista Orton, man, that's good to sell. Right? No? Crowd hates face Batista, but loves heel Batista? What made me face? Even Batista was like, dude, I'm a heel. I am a jerk, I'm a douche. I'm going to be a jerk and douche. That's who I am. That's what works best for me. Smile and wave. The other 6 people involved in the not called Money in the Bank IC Championship ladder match. So you get to see the team of Ziggler, Sammy, I'm not El Generico, Zayn, and drawing blank on the other face on that side. That's how important he was. Sin Cara. There we go. Taking on the team of Miz, Stardust, and Kevin Owens. This match is actually a pretty good match, but by that time, crowd don't care. CM Punk chants, RVD chants. On the bright side, Kevin Owens did do this a couple times, RVD chants. Kevin Owens. Dun, 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 dun. Kevin Owens. Yeah, good. CM Punk chants, random chants, but it was actually a solid match. But the thrown together match that was thrown together last week, which now it has the thrown together tag matches, don't work. So we're going to WrestleMania with very, very little hype. Very, very little build. So this is the biggest show they're ever going to run. And it's just, it don't feel like it.